Not everyone is lucky enough to play with elite level players every night like J Money and I are. Alright, there's a whole group of you, actually the majority of you, who grind solo drop-ins every day or every time they play. And while we don't think that's super important because it's not a high level competition, we have to acknowledge that you guys exist and you guys are grinding harder than any of us could ever think of. This video is for you guys. This is how to be a good goalie in solo queue drop-in. Before we get into the tips, my first kind of unofficial tip is to find a group of friends you enjoy playing with who aren't toxic and group up and play drop-in. Stop doing the solo if you can. If not, that's okay. A lot of people don't like when people group up and play drop-in, but you know what? It's part of the game. Play how you want, have fun. Alright, my first tip for you guys is to unplug your mic and mute your headphones. This is optional, but I advise it. Every time I play drop-in, I do this, okay? You don't want people on mic distracting you with music, talking crap to you, okay? Being toxic, telling you not to do things, telling you how to play. You don't want that. You want to avoid that, okay? If you like talking, then only do this when people aren't being toxic, okay? Let them, when you got a group of nice guys, you can talk to them, sure. But it stops you from blowing up your team when they mess up, and it stops them from blowing you up, all right? You won't be able to hear it. Just put in some good music. Personally, I like the beautiful sounds and screams of Alexis on Fire while I play drop-in. It kind of matches the mood, doesn't it? Anyway, I suggest you take your headphones out, mute your mic so you can't communicate with anyone and just focus on your play. Tip number 2, do not rely on your defense or your team to do the job for you. You never know what you're going to get in drop-in. It's going to be inconsistent even if it's good. Inconsistent at best. That's the best case scenario. You might have a superstar on your team, but he doesn't have the teammates around him to support him and help him be the best player that he can be. You don't know what you're going to get. You're going to have to do a lot of work yourself, and don't expect them to help you out at all, okay? Start looking for obvious open plays, because in drop-in, a lot of the times players are going to pass it so they don't upset their teammates. There's some guys will be selfish, but you're going to have to learn to pick up on that, okay? You got to start to learn to read the players and obvious plays, and you're going to have to cheat if you have to make a save. You need to learn and get a feel for the puck carrier and read what they're going to do and learn the timing to certain plays. So if he doesn't pass it when a guy's wide open and a second goes by, then you know he's probably going to try and carry the puck or take a shot, okay? Just learn the intricacies of what the puck carrier is going to do, okay? Look to see for open plays, and again, you can't trust your team, all right? You got to cheat sometimes. Don't get beat on a shot, because then that's your fault. But also, be ready to cheat for that one-timer and make a big save. Number 3, learn to judge your competition or your opponents, okay? Are they kind of the passing group of guys? They like to pass it and make nice plays. Well, then you should be looking for the obvious plays. You should be expecting them to force pucks through traffic and trying to get things to the middle of the net, okay? You can read that. Or are they the selfish player? Are they going to shoot from everywhere? Are they just bad and take weak backhanders from the corner? You got to be ready for that, because those can be tough sometimes when you're trying to play good quality goalie and someone takes a backhand from the corner. That's awful, okay? Or are they the type who's selfish and is going to carry it and try and do it all themselves? All right, you got to look for those players. All right, do they like going low behind the net and passing out front, or wrapping, or trying to fake wrap and go short side? You got to learn what they're going to do and be ready for it. All right, there's even teams in drop-in who will try and play off the rush, and which is very tough, I feel like, if you don't have the right players. But learn what they're going to do, learn their tendencies. It's going to be very hard in drop-in with only you got probably 2 periods, maybe a period and a half to figure it out, so you can start making a difference. You got to lock that down, all right? Tip number 4, probably the most important tip in this: don't get tilted. First of all, you're a goalie. It's never your fault, okay? The team can always do better, all right? But let's realize you can make a huge impact in a drop-in game, and that could be for better or for worse too, all right? If you give up 10 goals, who cares? Your team sucked, you sucked, deal with it and move on. That's good life advice. You're gonna suck. Deal with it. Get past it. Don't expect perfection in drop-in. We've talked about this enough, but don't let it upset you, okay? And this is why I suggest you mute everything and play music that you like and just take it easy, all right? Just don't get mad. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't help the situation. It just makes everything worse. And tip number 5, the last tip, have fun, whatever that means to you. All right, that means do whatever you want. It's drop-in. You're playing for yourself, your own enjoyment. So why not do whatever the hell you want to have fun, okay? I try to never freeze the puck. I want to keep the game moving, all right? This is fun for me. I face more shots. It makes the game get over with faster. But maybe you're not the kind of guy who likes to freeze the puck. Maybe you want to try and work on that perfect game and try and cover it up. Do you, all right? But this is why I play with my mic unplugged, because I pass it out so much. I know it upsets guys, all right? But I want to keep the game moving. I want the most action. I want it as fast as possible. You know, maybe you like to skate out and play the puck. Do it. I mean, try to be respectful to your teammates and not troll, but still have fun, all right? Stack the pads on the opponents, knock them into the boards, or even your own teammates on icing calls, all right? Have some fun, create some funny moments, do whatever it takes to enjoy yourself and go in with no expectations of success, and you'll be all right, man. That's it. That's all the tips I have for you this drop-in video, man. Just enjoy yourself. Don't get mad. Please don't get mad. It's the worst thing you can do. It's a video game. Who gives a crap, all right? And you got to stand on your head. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time.